So the question is, at this point, 5 months later, do I regret quitting nursing? And the answer is... Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I wanted to just do a chill, chatty video, just talking about life. I have had a lot on my mind lately, and I think it would be good for me to just vocalize my thoughts that have been stuck in my head for quite a while now. So I'm basically just gonna get right into it. I've got a Starbucks Frappuccino drink. I've never tried one of these before, but I saw a TikTok and you take one of these and you put it in your freezer for like 2 hours and then you take it out and shake it, and it's supposed to be like Frappuccino like consistency. And it was for like a second and now it's all liquidy again, but the flavor's pretty good. Back in January, I posted a video about quitting nursing school. I'm really glad that I did post that video because I got so many comments on it just thanking me for posting that video, because a lot of people were going through similar things or had gone through similar things, and I'm just really grateful that I made that video because I think it made some people feel not so alone, because quitting a program like nursing is definitely a huge life decision. So I posted that video in January and I just thought it was time to give you guys an update on my life and just talk about it because life is just crazy right now. The way our school works, because I know it's different in other places like in the States and stuff. So the way it works is fall semester is the first semester of a new school year, and it starts in September and it goes until December. And then you move into winter semester, which is then January until April. And then there are optional spring/summer sessions. So the spring session goes from May until June, and then the summer session goes from July until August, and then those semesters are obviously a lot shorter than regular semesters. So right now we're in the middle of spring semester. Because of this whole COVID thing, a lot of spring classes just got canceled. Some of them did move to online schooling, which is nice, but a lot of the classes that I was enrolled in just disappeared from my schedule. So I don't know if I mentioned this in my quitting nursing video, but I did decide to go back to psychology because that's what I was in when I first started school. Basically, because of multiple different things, I will not be graduating this year. I shouldn't really be surprised just because of the way things were going. I think I was a little bit too ambitious with thinking that I would be graduating this year, but basically this is where I just don't even know where to start. In 2015 is when I started school, and I quickly decided that I wanted to pursue psychology. The way that my school works, because it's the same school that I'm at now, for psychology, because it is such a competitive program, you have to apply to it. You have to apply to become a psychology major. And so I had applied and I had been accepted, so I started taking all my psychology classes, because you can't take the higher level, like 300, 400 level psychs without first being accepted as a major. So I was taking more psych classes, and then unfortunately that was 2018. That was the year that I discovered psych nursing. That was the year that I decided that that was what I wanted to pursue, unfortunately. And so that fall I started psych nursing. Obviously then I dropped psych nursing December 2019, and then like shortly after that I decided I was gonna go back into psych. But the problem with that was I had to apply as a new student, and all the applications for the following winter semester, so winter 2020, all the applications were closed for that semester. So what that meant was the soonest semester that I could apply to was fall of 2020, and I got accepted and that was all great. But since I am considered a new student, I have to start fresh. And although I can still like use all of my classes that I have previously taken, I don't have my psychology major title anymore, basically. So I am no longer considered a psych student, and I have to wait until fall to even apply to become a psych major again. So what that means is that I cannot really enroll in any psychology classes until I have the title of psychology major. And enrollment for the fall semester and following winter semester of 2021, that has already started. So all of the people who are already considered psychology majors, they have already enrolled in all of the psychology classes that they want. So that means that there are going to be no classes for me to take, pretty much. I have emailed an advisor asking if there's any possible way that I can get permission to enroll in some classes as like an extra student. I think the chances are super, super slim. I only need 4 psych classes and then I'm done with that portion. I am pretty frustrated right now, to be honest, because I'm just seeing all these people posting about their graduations right now, and they're all people who are like 1, 2, 3 years younger than me, and they're all graduating university. And I know, like, they say comparison is like, what do they say? I don't know what the saying is. Comparison is the killer of happiness or something. And it's totally true. I know that I can't compare my life to someone else's life, but it's so hard for me because all of this was in my control. These were all my decisions that I made, and I made some really bad decisions, and I could have been graduating this year if I never would have applied to psych nursing. These things are all in the past, and I know that it is really bad to live with regret. And so I can't say that I regret doing it, because for whatever reason, some higher power told me to apply to nursing, and so I did. And I don't know what the reason is behind it. I don't know if I'll ever know, but I'm still really frustrated because I could be done school right now, and at this point in time I can't even see a light at the end of the tunnel, because I don't know what's in store for me for the fall semester. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to take any classes that I need. I have a huge fear of the unknown. I hate not knowing what's gonna happen. I've just been feeling a lot of frustration lately, because if I wouldn't have started nursing, this would have been the year that I would have graduated. And that's just it just like kills me inside to think about. And I know it's not healthy to think that way, because there's just nothing I can do at this point, but I can't help it. I've had a lot of thinking to do during this quarantine, and like, I'm just gonna push through. I'm not going to like give up on working towards my degree. It is still something that I really want to do, basically just to say that I did it. I want to just accomplish something. I think getting your degree is just a huge accomplishment, and I don't want my years of studying to go to waste, because I've had many years of studying now. I want that piece of paper just to prove that I did it, you know. I am working on a backup plan, just A, to keep myself busy during this, and B, just to have an option. I'm gonna keep it to myself for now, but I am working on something else. I feel like just having this YouTube is just a really great way for me to say my thoughts, and not keep them so internalized. So as of right now, I honestly have no idea when I'm going to be graduating. If anyone else happens to be going through something similar, you're not alone, because I am feeling it. I feel like I'm not even an adult, even though I'm 24 years old, because I'm still in school and I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm still young, and now is the time to make mistakes in life, and I have made some mistakes. Some people, like Christian, my boyfriend, he started university right out of high school, was done in 4 years, and he's been working full-time ever since. Some people just know what they want from the beginning and they stick to it. Unfortunately, I'm a very indecisive person, like very painfully indecisive, and that has really affected my life. I have always been someone like this. I have always been very indecisive and just a train wreck pretty much. So this should have been expected from the start. The question is, at this point, 5 months later, do I regret quitting nursing? And the answer is absolutely not. I am so glad that I quit nursing. At least I made one good decision in my life. Quitting nursing was definitely a great decision. I just wish that I had never applied in the first place. But so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm looking forward to showing off my degree whenever I get it. It sucks. It sucks because I pretty much only have 2 semesters worth of classes to take, including my major and minor. So it just sucks because I could have easily gotten it done this year, but just given all the circumstances, it can't be done. So, but yeah, I just want to be honest with you guys, because I haven't mentioned school in a while because the thought of it has just been stressing me out. Something I've learned about myself this year, and my friends found it funny that I only just discovered this about myself, but I learned that I'm a control freak and I like to be in control of every aspect of my life. And I think that's what really got me about switching back to psych was I was super determined to be done by December, and it's out of my control. And that when I realized that, that's what really stressed me out, because I wanted to be done by a certain time because I just didn't want to be studying anymore. I'm just starting to accept that I can't rush it because it is out of my control. So life is funny. I am looking forward to laughing about this in 10 years. It's not funny to me at the moment, but I pray that it will be one day. I want to be a good influence to others, even just be a good influence for my future kids. I want to just be able to tell my kids I made some really bad decisions, but I still finished my degree. So if anyone ever feels alone, you're probably not alone, because I have probably made the same mistake as you, because my life is full of mistakes. If you're in a similar boat as me, let's ride the wave together. That's totally not a saying, isn't that? Something she was surfing. Don't be afraid to talk to me. Don't be afraid to leave a message in my Instagram or leave a comment on this video. So I hope someone enjoyed today's video. I hope it wasn't too much of a downer. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. It would mean so much to me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!